Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're making this dress. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. If you are returning, well, welcome my OGs. So for this dress, as you saw, we are going to be needing from our shoulder to just our above knee measurements, because that's where the ruffles start, right? So you are going to measure it from your shoulder to just above your knee. Yes, and for me, I believe it was 37, right? Oh no, it's 33, but I'm going to use 34, 1 inch for sewing allowance. And there it is. Of course, you are going to need your bust measurement and your hip measurement. So I just forgot to show that. So this is just 1.5 yards, 1.5 yards. So I just folded it into two, and I'm measuring, 34 inches, which is my shoulder to just my shoulder to just above my knee point measurement. I'm sorry about the quality of this video. I don't even know what's happening here, but it was just looking scratchy, and I don't know, as if I didn't clean my camera, and I did. So I don't know why it's like this. So I'm just cutting it out, as you can see, and this is what you would have. This material is, it's like silk, and then it's like satin, or the outer part is silk and then the inner part is satin, and it was such a struggle. Okay, yeah. So after folding it into two, I folded it into four. Of course, it is 34 inches long. Then I will place in my measurements, and that's what I'm doing here, starting with my neck measurement. As you know, this dress doesn't have a zipper, so you should make sure that your neck is wide enough for your head. So I believe here I'm using 3.5 inches for the width, and for the depth using, I think, 3 inches. Yeah. Oh wait, it's 2.5 inches. I used 2.5 inches. But of course you can use three. Just make sure the length and width will be enough for your head to pass through. That's if you have a big head like me. Okay. Then I'll be going in by 1/2 inch. Then I'm going to curve it out, then cut out my neck, just the normal way you make your neck. Then for shoulder, I'll be using 4 inches. I'll be marking that out. So have you subscribed to my channel? No, really, have you? Have you been seeing the dresses I've been posting? What are you waiting for? Make sure you go through my channel, okay? I assure you will see at least one more dress that you'd like to make for yourself. Then for the armhole, I just measured, sorry guys, I just measured 7 inches, then I just extended it. Then here I'll taking out 1/2 inch, or sorry, 1 inch for my shoulder slant. Of course you can use 1 inch. You can use 1/2 inch too for your shoulder slant. Then here I'm placing my shoulder to bust point measurement, which is 9, but I'll be using 9.5 because of sewing allowance, and my shoulder to under bust measurement, which is 13, but as you saw, I marked out 13.5 because of sewing allowance. Then for my bust measurement is 34 divided by 4 will be 8.5, but of course I'd have to add a few inches because from the thumbnail, if you saw, the dress is just an oversized dress. It's very oversized. So instead of using 8.5, I'll be using 11 inches. Can you see? Yes, 11 inches, and I just marked that out. Then I'll put in the same measurement on my armhole. Yes. Then from there, guys, you need to just cut it straight down. Like literally just cut it straight down. That is, if my bust point divided by 4 is 8.5, but I used 11, right? Now 11 will also cover my hip point, which is definitely bigger, so it will just cover it all out. But if your hip is won't fit in, okay, I'll talk about that when we get there. Here I'm just cutting my armhole. I just went in by 1 inch and I curved it out. I used the same measurements for my bust point, my armhole. Yeah, so like I said, guys, from the measurement of your armhole and the bust point, just draw a straight line and go down. Here I'm just cutting out my neck. Have you subscribed? Please check out my channel, go through it. There are a lot of dresses that you definitely like, and watch and make them for yourselves or your sister, or a friend, or even for sale, okay? Because they're pretty easy to make. Thank you in advance. Here I'm just cutting out everything that we drew. I'm being very careful because the material, goodness, between this material and chiffon, I don't know which one irritates me the most, but then what can I do? Yeah, so like I said, from your armhole, draw it down. So like I was saying earlier, my real measurement for my bust point is 8.5 and I used 11. So I added like, okay, 9, 10, 11. I added like 3 inches, right? So that will make my hip also fit in. But then of course, if you know that just adding 3 inches will not make your hip fit in, you should add more than 3 inches. You should add like 5 inches, okay? I hope you got that, guys. So you just add 5 because the measurements for the bust point and the hip point will be the same for this dress. Or if you don't want to do that, you can do this, what I just did. You see, like I said, from your armhole, you can just draw a straight line down, or you can make it slant like this. Do you see? So from your armhole, instead of taking it straight down, you slant it out. I don't know, I lost that clip. But when you slant it out, you see this how it will look. So the bust point, the upper part of the dress is, smaller than the lower part. I hope you get me, guys. I hope you did, and I'm sorry about the quality of this video. Again, I don't know why it was like this. So you see, this is what I'm saying. You see, as you can see, the lower part is bigger than the upper parts. Then this is another material that we'll be using. It is 1.5 yards too. I'll be using it for the ruffles of the lower part of the dress. So this is what you are going to do. It's 1.5 yards, like I said. So you see, you divide it in, you fold it into 2, and that's what I'm doing. I believe you are going to have 26 inches, right? Yeah, when you fold it to be 26, right? So 26 inches will be the width of the material, but then the length of the material is 60. A lot of these materials, their lengths are 60. So when you fold it into 2, you divide it. You see? Then this is how you use it. You turn it around so that you have a lot of material to make your ruffles. I hope you guys get what I'm saying. I hope it's not confusing. So this is how you are going to do. You see, like this, and then you make your ruffles. That's what I'm just showing you guys. Yes. I think I went and then I came back to show you guys. Yeah, so this is how you're going to do it. Have you subscribed? The subscription button is just that red button that has subscribe. Just press it, okay? Yes. So this is how it will be. I'm just showing you guys. So you see, you just make your ruffles and sew them. So all in all, for this dress I used 3 yards, okay? Yeah, so for this I'll be using this to make my sleeves, and I loved how the sleeves look like. Okay, the sleeves are also a bit oversized until they get to the wrist where they are fitted. Okay, so I used 10 inches for the width of my sleeves, and my normal length for my armhole for my hand sleeves is 25 inches. All right, so but I'll be cutting out 19 inches first, because you saw from the thumbnail the sleeves are free until around the wrist area where they become fitted. Yeah, so you see, this is 19. So for okay, yeah, 23. So I'm using 23 for the length of my armhole of the hand sleeve. Sorry, I keep saying armhole. Yeah, so I'm cutting out 19 inches. So 20, 21, and 23 will be where the sleeve will be fitted. Okay, and that's what I'm just showing you guys. Yeah. but of course don't forget to add your sewing allowance. So this is the material that I'll be using to make the part where the sleeve is fitted. Of course you should measure your sleeve, you see. To be fitted, if I use 7 inches, but I believe I'll be using, okay, to fit around I use I think 6 inches. Cool. Yeah, I think 6 inches. Just measure how it will be fitted, then you add sewing allowance of like 2 inches, because you know you have to add like a little button or a little pin, that little peggy pin. I don't know if you guys get it, but this little pin where you can open and close it, that's the type that I'll be using. Yes, then you measure. Sorry guys. Yeah, this is how it will be. I'm just trying to show you guys. Yes, so you see the 19 inches will be free, very free. Then you know you make it like a ruffle to the fitted part of the hand sleeve. Here I'm just cutting the sleeve like you know the normal way you cut out your sleeve. Have you subscribed? Please do it right now. Okay. Yeah, so here I'm just showing you guys how I'm going to make the fitted part um of the sleeve. As you can see, it is doubled. I hope you get me. Like it's not just one layer of material, it's two. You just stitch it. Yes, and then you leave one side, so it's like a right angle or a square rather. Then you sew the 3 sides and leave one side where you will you know attach the free part of the sleeve. And that's what I'm just showing you. If you have watched my video of how I made that side ruffle dress, you'd see how I make my ruffles, you know, very easy to make. I'm sorry guys, I was using one hand to hold the phone and then one hand to show you what I'm doing. That's why you're having all this drama here. Yeah, so I've just made the ruffle using my needle because it's easier to do it this way guys. You will have a fair distribution of the ruffles over the little sleeve. Okay, and that's it. Have you subscribed? Please make sure you do. Yes, and this is the dress. As you can see, I didn't add the pin here. I just wanted to show you guys how it will look like. As you can you see? So when you add the pin, it's just going to close, you see, like that. You just add the pin or a button. Yes, of course from the thumbnail if you sure she had a belt, so you see you can just put your belt here and you'd have it. Thank you for watching and stay tuned. I have more videos.